Hi, my name is Maria Josefa Vela, and today we're going to talk about the aftermath of World War II. By the year of 1943, the Nazi Germany began to retreat and therefore to abandon some of its conquered territory. This was mainly because of logistical difficulty in sending provisions to their armies in battle zones. In June 6, 1944, Allied forces invaded France through Normandy. This date is known for the D-Day. More than 50,000 ships and 13,000 aircraft supported the D-Day invasion, and by day's end, the Allies gained a foothold in continental Europe. More than 9,000 Allied soldiers were killed or wounded, but their sacrifice allowed more than 100,000 soldiers to begin the slow, hard slog across Europe to defeat Hitler's troops. Point, Germany felt trapped between two fronts, U.S. forces pressing in from the west and the Soviets on the east. On April of 1945, Soviets reached the city of Berlin, days after the USA troops met them in the Elbe River, resulting in the division of the remaining German territory in two parts. Hitler, after realizing the Soviet advances and the virtual defeat of his forces, committed suicide on April 30 of that same year. After his death, the German forces that were still stationed in all Europe surrendered, and on May 7, the Nazi Germany collapsed. Japan continues fighting a few more months, but the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Japanese forces surrendered in August 15. After the war ended, the Allied leaders decided to divide Germany into four zones of occupation: one French, one British, one American, and one Soviet. On June 5, 1945, they signed the Berlin Declaration that proclaimed that they had assumed absolute dominion of German territories. A new ideological hostility was developing in Europe between the capitalist West and the communist East. The original plan was to rule conjointly, but by the year of 1947, tensions between the Allies made the plan impossible. British, French, and American zones established in 1949 the Federal Republic of Germany, while the Soviets established in their zone the German Democratic Republic. However, this last one was one under communist rule favorable to the political interests of the USSR. Europe was now divided into two main blocs. The Marshall Plan and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization were created among the same year, along with anti-communist policies all provided by the capitalist bloc. The communist bloc responded with the creation of their own military alliance with the Warsaw Pact. This was just the beginning of a new conflict. An interview was made to know more about the meaning of capitalism and communism. These were the results. As we've learned, this period of time was one of the most relevant of modern history. Many conflicts were solved, but many others were emerging. The one thing that can be said is that violence never leads us to good places. Thanks for your attention.